Fighting talk, back again. In Paul, you've just seen your head kick knockout there properly.
Just watched it back.
What do you make of that?
I'm happy with obviously the head kick, but the way I sort of switched stance. So I came out in southpaw, I hit him with a knee against the fence, and I seen, right, he's dropped. All right, and I had purposely in the first round not throwing any head kicks because I knew it was going to come for me. Head kicks, I land them all the time. I knew it was going to come, so I was like, right, it's time to throw that head kick. Looked low, hit high, and just stared at him, and that was it.
I know he took sort of all of his footage offline pre-fight. I know when he spoke to Andy, he said that was a very clever thing for him to do. How did that affect your preparation for this fight, or was it more concentrating on you and what you were going to do?
As always, like I'm looking for every advantage I can over my opponent. Like I take this game far too seriously to not do that. So I looked up every bit of footage I could. There was one fight from like 3 years ago, and I knew even from watching that 3 years ago, this is going to be a tough fight because he just did not stop coming forward. So he was smart to get the footage down, but at the end of the day, like I know he's worrying about me. Do you know what I mean? I'm the new dog. I'm the new dog in the yard, and I just pissed all over this cage. No, I just had to get that off my chest. I was about to say that in the cage. No, Israel Adesanya. I was like, right, I'm not saying that.
You talk about the rest of that division.
Yeah.
2 weeks time, Cagewarriors London. The card's littered with featherweights. You've got the likes of Lewis Monarch, Kingsley Crawford, Perry Goodwin, Steve Amable, Morgan Charrier fighting. Do any of them names take your fancy?
All of them. Every single one. I will be, as I stated earlier, I'm going to be the featherweight champion. Hopefully by the end of this year, as I'm not in no rush. But all them guys, I'm beating all them guys.
I know when you spoke to Andy as well, you were on about this is the best you've ever felt going into a fight.
Yeah, and I know every fighter says that every time, and I was almost laughing at myself saying it. But there was reasoning behind it. This is the first time in my pro career that I've had a set date for any fight I've had in my pro career. All the four before has been like from 2 days notice to 2 weeks notice max. That's all I've had to prepare for these fights. So, or maybe 3 weeks for one of them, but that's it. And then this time, Cagewarriors gave me the date at the start of the year and said we'll get you on Manchester. So I had an 8 to 10 week camp since the start of the year, and I've never felt anything like it. The peaking at the right time. Obviously, my training is just unbelievable. My coach is unbelievable. Everything tapered off at the right time, and by the time it came to the week before the fight, I could not get tired. My body, it was just firing and peaking at the right time, and it's something that I haven't really felt in my pro career, and it almost scared me a bit. When I was done my last spar, I was 5-5s with a fresh man every round, and I couldn't get tired. It was crazy.
You look at the rest of the year, there's already a few dates out. You've got Belfast. I believe you've said that's coming twice now.
Yes, Belfast is coming in 10 weeks. 12 weeks after that, they're coming back again at the end of September. So for the first time in my career, again, I've had a year where I know where I'm going to be fighting, which is just unbelievable. And it's a testament to Cagewarriors as well for putting on such good shows. Like,
I know you had a frustrating 2019 with people pulling out a lot, 2018 with the injuries. 2020, if you could pick, I guess, 2-3 names to move forward, is there any that you'd choose, or
people
is it
that I want to fight?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, Matt Burnell, the champion. Obviously, Morgan Charrier because he's fighting for an interim belt. I'm assuming that Matt Burnell is injured. I'm not sure, but I don't care because he's boring, as I stated. So is Morgan Charrier, boring. Who else? Featherweights. Perry Goodwin. I know that he moved down. He's a great fighter. I like to watch him. He's tough. He fought my friend Reece McKee. That would be a great fight. You mentioned some that were fighting in London.
Yeah, so you've got Steve Amable, Perry Goodwin, you've got Lewis Monarch, Kingsley Crawford.
All of them. I mean, like as I said, I'm going to be the champion of this division, so I'll take them all out if I have to. I don't care. Ian Dean's the man. Do you know what I mean? He knows.
Yeah. And what's his platform like for Cagewarriors, for a young professional like yourself coming up through the ranks? What is Cagewarriors like to be?
Cagewarriors is in my opinion, the best promotion in the world for growing fighters. Ian Dean is an absolute mastermind. Nobody in the world does it better than Ian Dean for growing and building fighters. Like, look at the people. They've sent almost 100 fighters to UFC, first of all. But like, look how they develop certain fighters. Like, who comes to my mind is someone like Jack Shore. Like, a perfectly built fighter. Like, that is such a privilege for a young fighter for me to have. And I'm very grateful for Cagewarriors and Ian and Graham for that, because not everyone's as fortunate as me to have this. It doesn't come easy. I had to work my ass off to get here, especially through a long injury layoff where Cagewarriors didn't want to sign me when I came back until I fought a couple of times. But I am very, very grateful for this platform, and as you've seen, they're sending everyone to the UFC. So I'll be the next. I'll be there soon.
A cracking performance, Paul. Congratulations on the win, and we'll look
Thank you,
forward to
sir.
seeing you this
Appreciate
year.
it. Thank you.
Cheers.